Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Like that.
Let's remember to turn my microphone on.
No.
This is the triumphant start I needed to come back to Last Saloon standing. Tonight with me, we've got the big Ted. How you doing tonight, Ted?
I'm doing pretty good.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
Then we got Kel. How are you doing tonight, Kel?
I'm alive. I'm here. I'm ready to talk some shit to Ted.
That's what I'm here for. This is why I came back. Diamond, you're a special guest tonight.
I'm just here for a good time. I don't want to fight anyone.
I mean, you didn't really put up much of one last week.
Okay, buddy. Whoa. Hey, man. At least our sub beat Offie. That's what we take the small W's.
Hey, I mean, listen, like, it's important that, like, you know, like, Kel and I have a big match coming up this week. Like, you know, like, I need to get the win so the Colt can secure a playoff spot, and, you know, Kel needs to get the win so his team doesn't finish last.
Ouch.
It's begun.
Sad but true.
Even with Kel's win, they still need to gain another 12 points to even or it'd be
8 points.
Oh no, it'd be 9 points after
Oh yeah.
After Kel having a chance at winning. for them to just catch up to the next closest team at Team No Pros here.
That's okay. We'll just full sweep you.
I'll bet.
Please do.
Wow. Don't encourage him.
I want content. This is why you guys brought me back. Was for the content.
I didn't bring you back to cheer against our team.
No, I'm just
True.
I'm just cheering for shit talk.
Oh man.
It's all about the content. man.
Exactly.
Uh,
But before we jump into Kel and Ted jumping into each other's throats over week 5, why don't we start with week 6? Sorry, why don't we start with our week 5 review?
Are we starting purple or teal?
Purple is the closest one on the tab, so we're gonna do that.
All right.
Wow, Pond. Okay.
Jesus. All right. We had a couple of pretty close matches and then an absolute blowout.
Should we start from the top?
Yep. So we had Notorious BIGs versus Dad Legend. BIGs takes it 13-12. Doesn't get much closer than that.
No.
No.
Shin Jim picks up the win over Notorious GHP. Donde picks up the win over Typical Tyrant. Yellow Dart beats Jammies. Hockey Boys beats Crackshot. And Anful takes out Doomsday. I was a little surprised at Jammies losing to Yellow Dart.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a surprise there.
But I think that's really the only matchup that I find super surprising.
I don't know. Yellow Dart played just last week overall. He played really well.
Yeah.
I mean, no, Yellow Dart definitely deserves the win. I just, I was when I predicted this match.
Well, that was
I
a
said that
sweep.
I thought Jammies was gonna take it. So,
But I'd say most of these matches were probably 50-50 either way. So I don't think many of them could actually be that surprising.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Any, Diamond, any of these surprise you or?
not really. I guess the Jammies Yellow Dart was like a coin flip, but the rest of them kind of. Maybe Crackshot versus Hockey too. Otherwise it seems pretty how I think it would go.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And then for our next matchup, we got ATL versus Monkeys in a Tree with a DQ win for Blue Spartan over Snake Fods. Omzi winning 3-1 over Brick. Dave the Great winning 3-2 over Ermumt. Shansui picking up his second win to be 2-3 with a 3-0 sweep over I'm Achilles. And Force of Will losing to Quirky Turtle 3-2.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah. Yeah, like Quirky Turtles 2-3, but both of her wins have been against pretty top tier 5 seeds.
Yeah. I mean, Force is arguably one of the best 5 seeds, so
yeah,
that's a
for
big
sure.
win for Quirky
You
Turtle.
know, and her other one was over Murloc, who just came out of playing in the 4 seed.
Yes,
Yeah.
and also her husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say many of these surprised me though. I would have imagined ATL to take it pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would have had ATL winning for sure, but the DQ in the 1 just kind of throws it all off, I think.
Yeah.
The DQ in the 1 and the sweep from Shansui, I think. I would expect Shansui to win, just based off of experience in THL. Usually, when you get newer full teams into the organization like this, your first couple of weeks are going to be a little rocky, and not only with just the rules, but just kind of having that mindset of how it's just a one match.
Right. Right. You
And
don't just bring like, and the thing with hero is like, you don't just bring the 4 best ladder decks either.
Yeah. Well,
no,
and the other thing is like even if you have had any other kind of tournament experience, we have the unique closed deck list format, so that can take some time to get used to as well.
I'd just also like to point out real quick here, everyone on that team who brought Mage lost. Coincidence?
Yeah, I mean, I think most people were way excited for Mage, and it
I
kind of flopped a bit.
I don't think Mage is good.
No, like I mean, people thought, "Whoa, Flamewinker is back."
Yeah, the problem with Flamewaker Mage is that in this meta there is so much life gain between
Yeah.
like Kartot Defender, Rotten Apple Bomb, stuff like that. That it just Flamewaker Mage just doesn't have the damage to get there unless they
Yeah.
pop off like really early.
like turn 10 is like literally like the only time to really get a strong pop off with it. I found.
Yeah. Well, like I mean, I lost to one yesterday, but that's only because I got double Pyroblast off of Cyclone and just barely got
Yeah,
there.
that'll do it.
Yeah, but like other than that, other than like fringe scenarios and that, they just can't really get there.
Yeah, no, I agree. So the next matchup is
Did Diamond
Asa
have any
dude.
thoughts on ATL?
yeah.
I am happy. Quirky Turtle won. She's very good. And surprised she beat Force that week, but Super Murloc didn't beat him this week in Legacy. So that's a fun little fact I have.
Yeah, that's you get in kind of two ways. She's one up Murloc this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next matchup is Dude versus Ugly Mucklings, which had the same exact score, 18-7, and also had a DQ in the 1 seed.
Yeah.
This time in favor of Snake.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are just seeing what I saw. With Sanguine toppling Lawful Dog 3-1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
big. Oh my
Sanguine,
God.
yeah, Sanguine taking out Lawful Dog is huge.
She's my sub in Legacy. I'm very excited.
And then
Oh wait, she only has 300 PR.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
well, technically less than that. She was at 260 something, right? Or is that
264. I think. I don't know. I don't know how these pages
Yeah.
work. Although, do you know who would know how these pages work?
Our hat.
Yeah, our hat.
No, the 298 is correct at the time of the match.
Oh, okay.
So she was 298. Because if you go to the
Yep.
next week, she's 324. So
I mean, I just haven't been paying attention to Legacy or into THL really the last couple of weeks because I've been so busy.
Yeah, because you abandoned us.
wow.
Oh.
All right.
It's
Wait, sorry. I'm not after you tonight, Kel. You suck.
Oh my god.
Sure. We will both equally suck after Friday. We'll both be 3-3. So.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
All right.
So then we had JR Juggalaw beating Shiny Pants. We had Medusas beating the Chronic, and we had Silver Fox Demon beating Arthanu.
Yeah.
Arthano.
I like.
Arthano,
I
sorry.
like that. Silver Fox is a cool guy, and I'm happy he swept in the 5. That's my input of this match. And that Sanguine one.
Yeah, like honestly, I'd say most of these probably went how I expected them to go, except that 2. I think that 2 is a big upset.
Although this hasn't been Lawful Dog season. He's 2-3.
No, but man,
The most GM
yeah.
dog.
He's spending too much time at the gym.
Man, Jack. Like, holy. Have you seen the image of him? With him, like,
Yes.
Oh man.
crazy guy.
I feel like if we got into a fight, he wouldn't even like. He would just eat me. Like.
Yeah, that sounds.
He could just
sounds right.
bench you this way. If you just try to like jump on him, he just
He
puts
just
you
like
up and down.
he'd just Pick me up and snap me into like a twig, probably.
Probably.
It's like the Deadpool scene where he like gets ripped apart.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
would pay good money to watch that.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Last Saloon standing. Law versus Cal IRL.
IRL.
Yeah. No, I don't think I'm dumb enough to pick that fight.
Alright.
Really impressive win out of Silver Fox there in the 5 as well.
Yeah.
With just a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah.
For sure.
There was a lot of DQs and sweeps.
Yeah. I'm noticing
We're
there's a
hitting the
DQ
purple.
in the 1 in 3 different matches in purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on
so-
to Minutemen versus Tam Tams, or unless I'm sorry, does anybody have any last comments?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Moving on to Minutemen versus Tam Tams. Another DQ in the 1. Lefty versus Shane. I can give you guys more info on this after I run down the matches. We had the 2 Smoked Salmon with a win over Dirty Mike. 3 Liquid Ox taking it over Brushy Tuna. And the 4 Mr. Newt taking it over It's Me Mike. And in the 5 Osmonaut picking up his first win of the season over Jim Feliz. All right, but yeah, so the 1 seed. I know a bit more about this because that was actually supposed to be one of our matches on Friday Night Fights.
What happened?
So they queue up, and somehow Shane messed up and brought it was like Paladin, Priest, Shaman, and something else. Which you can see he submitted Hunter, Priest, Warlock, and Warrior.
Oh, so he literally had no playable decks.
Well, the only valid class he brought was Priest, which Lefty banned.
Oh, right.
So we just had no playable decks.
Rip.
Yeah. And that's just
rough.
yeah.
It's...
But yeah, any like big upsets anybody saw these here? I'm just wondering why I'm looking next to Liquid Ox and Brushy.
Yeah, Brushy Tuna. What's going on with that?
Like, there's no PR change there though.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It
But-
wasn't a DQ because bans are in, and
Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can find out for us.
all right.
Anyways,
I
we
don't-
can keep moving on.
Yeah. Anybody else have any comments on that match?
I'm surprised it took this long for Osmonaut to win. Like, he's really good, especially in the 5.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
for
it's like
sure.
not his season, but I'm glad he's starting off well. And how is
Yeah.
Ox a 3 seed, by the way? Like, isn't he a 1 seed and everything else? Like,
But like we see a lot of these players who are really good in like a conquest format come over to Hero, and like this happens time and time again. They come over to Hero, and just over the course of like a season and a half, you just see their PR drop like 200 points.
Yeah.
Just because Hero is not more difficult, but it's a lot more of it's a different format that requires you to prep a little bit differently than what you're more commonly used to.
Yeah.
For sure.
And the rest of this is repeats.
Yeah.
Although I will say Jim Philos has been having a hell of a season.
Yeah, honestly.
He's picked up some big wins.
Mhm.
So
And like honestly, out of a 50 PR player, you're so happy with 3-2 at this point.
Jim's
like,
stepping up his game this season, man. He's
Yeah.
just he's
Because,
killing
like,
it.
Well, like honestly, my philosophy is that if you have a 50 PR 5 seed, like you're doing that because you want to save PR, and it's like if that person can go positive, they've done more than their job.
Or you just really like that person. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, like it's like for example, like Quaz being in the 5 seed, like I really don't like him, so he better do his job.
Oh my god, so rude.
Love you, Quaz.
We know who's not getting re-signed next season.
You remember my original roster, Ted? How there was 5 people on it?
Yeah. Yeah.
how many of them play on my teams now?
One.
Yeah.
It's me, isn't it?
Yeah. That can change.
Is it gonna be 0 next season?
Wait.
All right.
All right, so let's jump over to teal.
Yes.
So the cult smashes bees. No. Oh wait. Bees is that's not the cross conference match, is it?
Nope. Nope. Sim
No,
conference.
Legend BIGs.
All right. Yeah, no, that's a big win for you guys. Holy crap.
Damn right it is.
Yeah, it puts us tied in. What, third is that?
It's a 3-way tie for second. We're tied. We're tied at 77 points with Tap Last and Dad Legend.
And we
Wait,
have the
tiebreaker?
tiebreaker over one and not the other, if I remember correctly.
I think it's
We beat Tap last and lost to Dad Legend. So
honestly this one seed really surprises me in this match though.
Yeah.
yeah, Nina is
Nine is a sub though. keep
Yeah.
that in mind. So
Yeah, but that's a huge win for him.
okay, wait a minute. I'm seeing a pattern here. Oh,
But
Oh.
rip. I thought that every single player that brought Mage lost, but that is not the case. There are like 3 people who brought it that won.
yeah, Mage wasn't the call.
Like I'm looking at this and a lot of these surprise me if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah.
A lot of these results. Definitely the one.
What?
For
Oh.
sure the 3 seed. I think the
The
3
3
baffles
seed?
me the most of all.
Mata versus the Big
Why is
Ted.
that? Why does that? How is that match? Tell us.
I mean, it is 100 PR difference in the 3.
Yeah. And plus
Are
I'm
you-
just pretty garbage. So
But you won.
yeah.
Shoe beating Pond has to be an upset too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he remembered to check his spam folder, so that's a start.
Actually, yeah, Jesus Christ. Actually, Shoe sweeping
Pond, yeah,
is
was huge.
Wow.
Huge.
If Pond wasn't on Wild Classic so much, I mean,
Ooh.
Ooh.
but
Ooh.
he's doing Arlington qualifiers too. But so I mean, he's still playing Hearthstone. It's okay. I love you, Pond.
Yeah.
Don't get mad. Oh no, he's still playing Channel.
Yeah, he is.
No, yeah, he had to sweep and he didn't sweep. I talked to Shu about it and he's like, yeah, I got the 1 win. After that, I didn't really care. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, it was funny, like, because, like, I think everybody else's matches were done by Thursday for, like, the entire weekend. All right, Shu, you only need 1. You only need 1. You only need 1. Just see in Discord, guys, I won. We're like, phew, we got the win.
I was Stefan like, hey bud, can you sweep? He's like, yes. I talked to him. I'm like, you sure? Yeah. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, so was there a sweep? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you won? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
So that PR discrepancy that we noticed has been fixed.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's just a back end. Ted in systems doesn't know how to do his job.
Ooh.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but obviously, like, a big win for the Cult, and I mean, honestly, not that surprising.
No,
Oh
it's
my God.
pretty surprising, but sure.
Nah,
Oh, Larry.
not that surprising.
Considering Bees came into the week 4-0.
I mean, we lost Ron. He was a good luck charm, clearly.
Yeah.
Hey, Kel, listen. There are no survivors on the Saloon. I have to roast everybody.
Fair enough.
Alright, then we have the cross conference game of Dad Legend versus Notorious BIGs. With Shim Jim beating Notorious GHP 3-2.
We already talked about
We
this
already
when we
talked
did
about
purple
this.
with me.
You know what? We did.
Told you not to get up before this show.
Talking about it twice.
So KGB slaps
No, Tap last.
Taplas slaps
No.
KGB.
No, your boys got slapped, Cal. It's okay.
Listen,
I mean,
are they really my boys though?
isn't
Yes, it says Cal's. They're your boys.
It's true.
D-
But yes,
isn't
head up.
Cal's Good Boys only? Sorry, isn't your team SKHS only win against your boys?
Yeah.
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 Disciplining your children the hard way.
All right,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Brought
so
the
for
A
that
game
match-
that week.
For that match, we had Bill Snyder
The 1
beating
week Cal
Lotus Knight.
preps.
We had Twos beating the TC Gamer. We had Lusasaurus keeping up.
Maintaining status quo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
8-Bit beating Mako. I think that's a pretty big one for 8-Bit.
That
Yeah.
is.
And Mr. Shad's beating Turd Herder.
Shad's beating Turd is kind of expected.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh no, like Shad's is genuinely.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I think one of the.
Shad's is 4-1 and Turd Herder's 1-4. So
Well, that and I like. The dude's good at Hearthstone. Like I believe he was playing in Tespa last year. He's one of the only 5 seeds to have hit Legend. There's like 4 active 5 seeds who have hit Legend in Hero.
Yeah.
If that.
Yep.
Wait, are you talking about 5 seeds at Legend?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know Murloc's another one.
Yeah. Shad's Murloc. Do you know if Copper has? No.
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 I don't believe he has.
No. No.
Um.
Copper's an arena guy. He likes to stay there. Ladder's not much to him.
I think Electabuzz has. It's like just in like that's 3 in this conference alone.
Yeah. But yeah. So like I know we've had conversations on this show before of like there's only been 2 people to have perfect undefeated seasons? 2 or 3, right?
Technically 3, but
One of them didn't play.
but their 9th week was a DQ.
Yeah.
Like
Right, so,
they got the win, but it was a DQ win, and that was in position.
Yeah. But like I'm just looking at this like from the reverse side. Do we know how many have had 0 win seasons?
I will in Legacy this season.
What? Claus, I don't think 0-1 counts.
Yeah, but I'm 0-5 in Legacy, so
Yeah. Man, hold on. Kel is as good as Booze confirmed.
in Legacy, yeah.
I mean, from Legacy to Hero
Yeah.
comparison.
Sure.
Okay. So we said 8-Bit beating Mako is kind of a surprise.
Yes.
Bill, would you guys consider Bill beating Lotus a surprise?
Kind of.
I feel like it's a coin flip, of kind of an either way thing.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
think if you're looking at it on paper, Lotus is definitely favored going in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like I'd say like Bill Snyder is normally not favored, but like if he actually gets good RNG for once, then
Yeah, I mean
he
Bill's
has
a
pretty
good
team.
player. I just Lotus Knight is like insanely good. So
And plus, Bill always seems to find some stupid way to get insanely unlucky.
yeah,
Like every time I played him, every time I watched him on stream, any of that, and I'm sure Quad's can attest to that too.
Mm-hmm.
He always seems to just get awful luck.
And then we have.
Tonight, man.
You want to bring us in for this one, Cal?
no.
No.
So
what
SKH's
happened?
first team, no pros here. No pros here wins 14-12. It was a close week. So Desharmo swept Skittles.
Oh.
Agent PWE beat me 3-1. Shadow Ranger beat Pasca 3-2. Disco beat the Town Drunk 2-3, and Electabuzz beat Saku 3-1. I don't know that any of these are huge surprises. Maybe the sweep in the one. Like I would expect a Sharman to win, but I didn't expect him to sweep.
No, I definitely would have expected Skittles to at least put up 1 or 2.
Yeah,
that's a bit of a surprise. But other than that, I'm not really seeing much. That's like definitely the 3 going to 5 games is pretty expected. They're both good players.
yeah, for sure.
yeah, other than that, I'm not seeing too much here that really shocks me. Anybody else
No.
have any further comment?
Kel, how are you a 2 seed?
Have you looked at the PRs on my team?
I mean, you're the captain. Did you have that in mind to have like one big boy and a bunch of 300s, or when you're
No.
constructing a team, what was your strategy?
I had to permanently replace my 2 seed,
Ooh.
Yeah, with the town.
Who was your 2 seed
Artistry,
before? Oh,
What-
who was also like 500 PR. So
Yeah.
oh.
and I just couldn't find a 500 PR player that wanted to replace him.
No
So
pros here. No pros here. Hot tip: if you ever need something good, no pros here.
yeah,
Oh yeah, half my pro team is from there because they're like, I don't want to play anymore. I was like, okay, and then that's where I found 9 eyebrows from too. Skittles helped. Shout out to Skittles.
Yeah. Actually, when I was trying to find an emergency sub for Legacy last week, no pros here. Like, Pasco was like messaging me. Like, he messaged me on Discord and Twitter with someone. However, I'd already submitted all the stuff to, unfortunately, make myself play.
damn man, we have a bunch of classes already in teal for next week.
Yeah.
Do we? So, do you guys want to start with
Yeah.
teal for? Actually, we should start with purple. Sorry.
Oh,
No.
It's up to you. I don't care.
I
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, purple.
I agree. Yeah, and there's one matchup in tail I would like to say for last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ted, you should go submit your classes.
do it
I-
right now, Ted. For the height, that will
No,
just statistically break it down with
Well,
the power of stats that I don't use
No, Kelsey.
because I don't play the game anymore.
Here's my thing.
That's why I
like,
captained.
like, I really don't have time till Friday to start prepping, so like I don't want to give you all this extra time to prep.
I'm literally submitting my classes right now, homie.
Okay, all right, go ahead. That's fine.
Ted, don't be like the guy who submits 1 minute before the deadline just so you see everyone else's classes. So you're
No,
like,
no.
"Oh,
What you do
this-"
is you wait and just let it roll over.
No,
There you go. I just submitted my classes.
Yeah, you
Alright,
know what? I
what are they,
probably
Cal? Tell us.
No.
yes,
I almost helped you out there, Ted. I was very close. I'm
Nice.
sorry.
No, like I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I will not be bringing the same classes as last week.
Yeah, he's
Apparently,
just.
there are a lot of things being announced on Twitch right now from
there?
League.
Oh, who cares? It's like
TFT.
Mobile TFT coming in 2 months.
damn.
Cool, good for them. We're doing Saloon, Cal.
I know, but Kelly, yeah, your team, the Misfits. Like they're struggling a little bit. Why don't you like post your hero deck list in there to maybe give some inspiration to the team?
So notorious BIGs, huh?
I
What
think
would
this
you
is actually going to be the first week that I'm not bringing the same lineup to
Oh,
Hero
okay.
and Legacy.
Do I need to? Actually, that doesn't even help you because like I still see them. Anyways, Notorious BIGs versus the Minutemen. We have coming up. Notorious BIGs are literally 5-0. I know we've talked about like teams that
Together.
are like players who've been undefeated, but have we had any like rosters have a sweep into the playoffs?
Mm,
Undefeated teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a vote of no confidence in Legacy, like I don't know when I first joined, but we beat them at the end. So it's, but they almost won everything undefeated.
wasn't there another team that did that too? They went all the way to the finals, then lost in the finals or
Oh,
something.
Thermic Limbs as well. I think also were undefeated, but they lost to us as well.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because I looked at Twitch chat and Tris and Ponder scheduling their match in Twitch chat.
Are they?
So we have Shim Jim versus Coles in the 1. Dondi, who is undefeated, versus Smoked Salmon in the 2. Jammies versus Liquid Ox in the 3. Anvil versus Mr. Newt in the 4, and Cratchop versus Jim Philos in the 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyone have any thoughts about how this matchup's gonna go?
I got
BIGs
it.
are gonna take it.
Yeah. What I probably give one is hard to predict.
Just flip a coin right now. Heads or
Honestly.
tails?
Yeah.
Here. I'll pull out the Google coin flipper. Hold on.
like because like on paper, just going off just on paper, it should be Coles, but looks like what I think he's a
Just
perma
flip
sub.
a coin.
Is he perma subbing for them or temp sub?
Temp sub.
Temp sub. All right. So,
Yeah. Or it's I believe that's a sub who was registered before like the rollover deadline.
All right.
Just because like subs that come in like before Wednesday, they show up as red.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Or any sub, sorry, that comes in after shows up as red.
Are you sure Coles isn't a permanent replacement? Hold up, I'm checking the help email.
Do you guys think Dondi will finally lose, or do you think he'll take the best that smoked?
He's going undefeated.
You think so?
He's going undefeated.
So
I believe in him.
Until he plays OMSI. Because does he play OMSI?
yes.
in purple?
Well, have they played already? Is the question. Because
Well, they're
ATL
both
is 4-1.
undefeated.
No, they aren't. ATL is 4-1.
No, OMSI is, I mean. He's 5
Oh.
and so is
Oh yeah, you're right. So they haven't played
What-
yet.
Wait, or unless like Omsi and Blue Spartan who were in different seeds earlier. Wait, no, yeah, but he could. Wait, no, but
No.
that wouldn't make sense that he would have dropped though.
Yeah.
He would have lost. So yeah, I'll check the schedule really quick. But oh man, if it is BIGs versus ATL next week and Donde and Omzi are both undefeated, that needs to be on stream. Yes, BIG's ATL next week. All right. Donde and Omzi, if you're both undefeated going into next week, we need this match on stream.
I can't find it.
Yeah.
That's because it's a Google form now, not emails.
I have the emails.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
All right.
Cal.
Predictions.
yeah, predictions.
So gonna go out on a limb here. I'll say Coles takes the 1. Donde takes the 2. Jammies takes the 3. I'll give Newt the 4 and then Crackshot the 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna say Coles and Newt take wins for Minutemen, and then BIGs take the other 3.
I think
Yeah.
Anvil wins.
That's valid.
I like
I mean,
Yeah,
Anvil's
it's
good.
I'd say that one could go either way easily.
all right.
Any other?
I don't know. We got ATL versus Bees. Blue
Which
Spartan.
is the cross conference,
Yes.
by the way.
ATL versus Bees. We have Blue Spartan versus Ron Mexico. Omzi versus Jayak. Dave the Great versus Mata. Shunsui versus Pond. And Forza Will versus Copper Talon. Sorry, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick while you guys discuss this.
All right. Honestly, I think this should be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. I think. I think the 1 is. I don't know who takes the 1s. Honestly,
Ron, easy 3-1.
I'm gonna say Omzi takes the 2. Mata takes the 3.
Wait, who's he playing?
Dave the Great.
I'd go boy go.
I'm gonna say Shunsui takes the 4 and Copper Talon takes the 5.
All right, so I think the ones are going to be very close. However, I am going to be cheering for Blue Spartan because if he loses and OMZ wins, OMZ will go up into the 1 seed, and that means he won't play Donde next week.
I see.
So you got to get that to happen.
This is actually a really hype cross conference match.
Yeah. Especially
Um,
because like look how close they are in points. It's a 4-point difference.
well, and it's the 1 and 2, I think. Yeah, it's the 1
Yeah.
and 2.
BFBs are 1, and ATLs 2. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna agree with Cal.
I think the Force of Will versus Copper Talon is a coin flip. Because
I agree with
if
that.
Force of Will can play to how Force of Will can play,
Yeah.
he'll be fine. But whenever there is a like larger difference, in PR like that, Force of Will seems to lose a little bit more often.
Like in playoffs last season?
No, I'm talking about this season.
Oh. But like in playoffs last season?
Yeah.
When he was what, like a 200 or 300 PR difference and he lost? Get it, Quaz, because you're negative 140 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone have any other thoughts on ATL versus Beast?
I think the only like questionable ones like Jack and Omzi, because Jack brings some. I'm not gonna spoil it. He brings some unorthodox things. They sometimes work. They sometimes do not work. And Omzi looks like he knows what he's doing. So I don't know how that will go. But everyone, and then I think Pond beats Shunsui pretty easily if Pond is ready. And then yeah, Copper versus Force, like Quaz said, is a coin flip because they're both really good. But I don't know. They've both beaten each other before, so it's like I don't know what'll happen. But the rest, I think my team wins because we're pretty good somehow.
Yeah, Davin, I can agree with you. I've played with Jayak before and I've prepped with him before, and he can bring some things that are a bit out there. But
Do you agree, Ted? Strong opinions.
yeah.
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 Then, all right, we're looking at a Saw Dude versus Monkeys in a Tree.
Yep.
I think this is pretty open and shut, to be honest.
But we will finally find out who the superior snake is.
This is true.
And I mean, like, isn't that the most important question to ask?
Well, I have a feeling I might know who it is.
Me too. But still,
Yeah.
Silver Fox Demon versus Quirky Turtle is going to be a really good match too. I
That
think.
will.
I agree.
Because Quirky's starting to find her tempo, and Silver Fox is
New.
it's new, but is killing it pretty. Like, it's doing pretty well this season. Like, having a 3-2 in the 5 is pretty much as hopeful as you want to go, unless you're like Everside or Force of Will, who are just literally smurfing in the 5.
Yeah. Everside is a 5 seed, who's just absolutely obnoxious.
Well, it's just interesting you picked both those names. They wouldn't happen to have anything in common, would they?
They're both over 200 PR.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I think it's probably gonna be a 4-1, if not a 5-0 for a Saw Dude.
Yeah, I agree.
The only one I'm kind of worried about would be the Silver Fox and Quirky, just because it's in the 5 seed.
Mm-hmm. And anything can happen in the 5 seed.
Yeah.
That's true.
Alright, and then the last match we have to talk about is the Ugly Mucklings versus Pam Pam Surf Slam.
I think this is going to be a good matchup.
I agree.
2 iconic teams from Hero that have been around forever.
Yeah.
I think Icer takes the 1 if he doesn't DQ.
Oh.
I'm gonna say Juggerlaw takes the 2. Jesus, this.
It's a 3-2. It's gonna be a 3-2.
Yeah,
I just
think
don't
that
know who
Ugly
it's
Mucklings. I think Ugly Mucklings takes the top 3, and Tanpams takes the bottom 2.
Hey, Ozma not so longer in the 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Neither is the Chronic apparently. So.
The Chronic hasn't been in the 5 for a while.
But yeah, I think Ugly Mucklings takes 1, 2, 3. Tanpams takes 4, 5.
I'm gonna say
Oh.
upset. Brushy Tuna's gonna beat Lawful Dog
Oh,
because Brushy. I know that's a big one. I played with Lawful Dog, very good player, but I don't know. I in other series, I know they don't correlate, but Brushy Tuna's doing very well in pro, and I was very surprised by his play. So I'm gonna say bottom 3 to Tampan, and they win.
yeah, I'm not seeing what you guys are seeing with giving Tam Pam the 4. I'd give that to Chronic 100%. Like,
Wait.
like we all know Osmonaut's a good player, but he's not been having a good season. I'd definitely put the Chronic over Osmonaut.
I mean, I guess so. I had the Chronic, and I'd say Oz is a better player because
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know if
and-
Osmonaut had someone else in his class for him. I mean,
Yeah, well, like I was gonna say, like I know Osmonaut is a good player and he has that talent, but he's been having a bit of a rough season, and who knows, just tough meta for him or what. But
the comeback is now.
yeah, sure. All right, but yeah,
Is
I'd
that
probably
everyone?
yeah, I think.
I believe so.
Hang on, wait a minute. Somebody in chat is saying, are they subbing for Juggernaut?
Oh, interest.
I've seen that name for before. I don't remember.
King
Who it
Carnage. I
is.
think he's subbed before.
If he's subbing for Juggernaut, it's not in there yet. Oh,
Oh,
last
last
match.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we already went over last week. Yeah.
Good job, buddy. You did good.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, hey, he got a sweep, so
Coming in and sweeping is very good.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hopping
It's
over.
more than I've
in-
done all.
Whoa! I don't.
More than
I just want to say
sweep
this-
is more than I've done all season. So in Legacy, anyway.
The hopping over into the Teal conference.
Yeah.
What? We're gonna start off with Kel's Good Boys versus Team No Pros here.
Okay.
Just because the other two matchups are like really good matchups, kind of,
Yeah.
sort of. One of them
And
is.
this isn't.
I mean, it's 2, 2, and 3 teams. However, like
Yeah.
Teal conference is really close, like overall.
Yeah.
Because it literally goes 82 to 55, and
like
Teal
Like,
Best Conference.
like I would definitely say that if KGB or No Pros here, like either team kind of sweeps the other, like 5-0, they're definitely back
in
the playoffs.
contention. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's to hoping they beat up on each other a lot so that my team can catch them.
I mean, you guys are off on the right foot already. But anyways, yeah. So we're starting off with KGB versus No Pros here.
Yeah. So we have Skittles versus Lotus Knight, Agent PWE versus Twos, Pasca versus Boozosaurus, Disco versus 2-Star Mako, and Electa Buzz versus Turturter.
I think this goes to KGB 3-2.
I see a world where it's 3-2 Team No Pros here.
I was gonna say I think it's a 3-2. I just don't know which way it goes.
I
So
think
it's,
if whoever wins between Skittles and Lotus, that team wins this.
No, it's whoever wins between Agent PWE and Twos.
Yep,
No,
I
it's-
agree. That's
Twos
between
has got it. What do you mean? Twos is so good.
Twos
Twos
is
anyway.
good, but
I-
Agent is good too.
I'd say it's whoever
Twos
wins between
played
2-Star and Disco.
3 series in a row, and he won in every series last week. And I think he got like no losses. Twos got that. Don't worry, guys.
I would
Trust.
I would say it's down to the 4 seed 2-Star Mako versus Disco.
So the way I give it, I give Electabuzz, Pasca, and Agent PWE the wins.
And then you give Lotus.
And then Lotus,
Mako.
yeah, wins there.
I'd say Lotus 1, 2's 2, Pasca 3, Electabuzz 5, and 4. I'm gonna say decides it.
I think it could go that way too. Yeah. There's so
Yeah.
many toss-up matches here.
Honestly, I think this one is wide open. But hey, I'd be
Oh,
more
apparently Twos and PWE are both top 50 legend right now.
Yeah, they're
Oh, yeah,
within
that's-
4.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah, they were like one off from each other, right?
Yeah, when I when I played PWE last week, he was like rank 46 legend or some shit just to
Yeah.
flex on me. So
Yeah, no, but I would definitely say that it's hey, like, listen, as a member of the cult, I am fine with these two teams, like, not one like having a close match, so one or the other really doesn't get many points, so they can't catch us.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then speaking of playoff spots and ties, we'll go
Yeah.
into Dad Legend versus Tap Last. Both 3 and 2 tied at 77 points.
Whew.
In the 1, we have Notorious GHP versus Bill Snyder. In the 2, Typical Tyrant versus the TC Gamer. In the 3, Yellow Dart versus Bass.
base.
Base.
Peace.
Hockey Boys versus 8-Bit in the 4. And Doomsday versus Mr. Shads in the 5.
This is a good
And-
match.
This is a tough one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
another genuine
Tap Last,
3-2.
That goes either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm leaning towards Bill Snyder takes the 1, Tyrant takes the 2, base takes the 3, hockey takes the 4, and it comes down to the 5 seed.
I think Chad states this all day.
Shads is a shoo-in. He'll win. I think
Oh.
8-bit versus hockey will be an interesting one.
Like,
'Cause-
honestly, looking at every match here, I think every match is pretty close to a coin flip.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe some that are like 55% one way, but I'd say either or like any match could easily go either way.
It's whoever remembers that mage is bad.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
True. Plot
Uh,
twist. I brought Mage this week. I've been talking shit on Mage all night just to make you think I wouldn't bring it.
Oh,
The real plot twist of Kel didn't bring the priest he's been talking about nonstop.
Oh, that's coming.
Alright, there you go. Hey, information that was probably already obvious there, Ted.
yeah.
Oh,
Kel's
hey,
bringing
Kel
priest.
bringing priest because no one expected that.
Don't worry. I have a really good plan for the priest.
Do you?
Silence, silence.
Yeah, I do.
I hope you quad mechathune me because that's like the only way you're beating it.
Okay.
Ted,
Alright.
Control lock. 6
Then-
is off.
and then we have the Cult versus AskHS. We have
I would like to
Here
point
we
out
go.
that
For last?
Saku has already swept Super Murloc, so
Wait, what?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Holy- Wait a second.
Uh,
I'm not
of
saying
everybody.
Saki's bad, but Super Murloc, oh no.
I was super proud of Saku for picking up that win, man. That was huge.
yeah.
I was super not proud of Super Murloc.
Understandably so.
Oh, let's go.
Just kidding,
Ken
love
with
you,
a power.
Murloc.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
I woke
today or
up
yesterday.
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 I woke.
Dude, Saki with the power of Canadian Thanksgiving slays Super Murloc.
Shit.
He was all hopped up on turkey.
All
Do you
right.
guys eat turkey for Thanksgiving?
Yes,
I
we
don't know what
do.
you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have
Oh,
turkey
yeah,
soup and
what-
I have turkey soup and turkey buns for supper tonight.
Okay. All right. But real talk, this 1 seed match needs to be streamed. Like
Obviously versus
Oh,
the
yeah, Aviously
freshly
versus Sharmo, yeah.
Yeah.
the freshly named board member Dusharmo.
That's
If the Sharma loses, that tells his time as a board member. If he wins, that means he's gonna have great success.
I would love to see that match on stream. Yeah, that's gonna be a
Yeah.
really good one.
Isn't Desharmo in the chat? Yo, Desharmo, stream it. You can op as well.
Yeah, Desharmo,
Yeah, that's-
you should just schedule your match in Twitch chat right now.
Yeah, just
Is
like.
is Aviously here?
Oh,
No,
No,
No.
he's
He's,
not here.
he's probably
No.
studying or sleeping.
no, he is actually playing
Being
Hearthstone right now.
Responsible.
Oh, classic Avi. That boy.
Wait, yo, Dusharma, when are you guys playing? So maybe we can get it streamed.
Ooh.
He has no faith in himself. I feel that.
All right. So we have the result of Super Murloc losing to Saku. Then we have a very interesting match of Chewbacca versus the Town Drunk.
Yeah.
Town Drunk's taking that all day.
Is he bringing little big spell mage?
No. I don't know.
Are you sure about this?
Come on.
Are you sure about
You
this?
never
I-
age in 29
And then
after that.
in the 2 seed we have Itachi versus Shadow Ranger. And then Aviously versus Ducharmo in the 1. And in the 3 seed, we have
2 mediocre players.
the Big Ted
If that ain't the fucking truth.
versus Kel. Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. I mean, like honestly, like you have me, who's a 4 seed quality player playing in the 3, and you have Keller, who's a 5 seed quality player playing in the 3.
Oh, a 5 seed quality. You know, I would like to point out that I had a positive season in the 4. So yeah,
Wow,
I'm
we're
at
so
least a
proud of
4
you.
seed.
We're so
But
proud
Ted
of you.
has a championship.
I have a championship.
Ooh.
I have a championship and league MVP in the 4, so you know.
Wait, you got league MVP? Wait,
Yeah.
And rookie.
And
Holy
rookie of the year
shit.
same season.
I'm sorry,
fuck.
Cal. I was
I
pretty
forgot
partial,
about that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Ted's
no,
got a good resume.
yeah,
That's all right. I'm just
I-
gonna give
Kel.
Ted. What's up?
Kel, but I was just gonna say we're super proud of you for your positive season.
You should be, okay? You know what? I'm gonna whip out.
Jesus.
All right, hang on. I gotta go DM Hockey Boys for some spicy fucking lists.
Have hockey submit for both of you.
Oh man. All right, yeah, but like, predictions, I don't even know what to call the 1. That's a coin flip.
That's
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Itachi in the 2. I definitely give the 1 2. 3 is obviously going to be a sweep for me because I'm playing Karen. That's an easy one.
ooh.
And
Can't wait to make you eat those words.
oh yeah, you like what's gonna happen is you probably will, and then you'll go back and clip this on Twitch, and you'll just spam it all.
No,
over
he's already
every
clipping
page
it.
on Discord.
Like he's
I'm
already
clipping
clipped
it
it.
as we speak.
Alright.
All right, so like, I need to win now.
Yeah,
I didn't actually clip it. I'll wait until I win.
Oh.
I'll get that clip ready for you.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. No, you know what? Kel, what are your predictions?
My predictions? All right, I'm gonna
Wait.
give the 1 to Deschamps.
You didn't do the 4.
Or
Is Shu versus the Town Drunk.
I'll give this you
Okay.
because I got to believe in my boys.
All right, Deschamps takes the 1. Itachi takes the 2. I'm gonna clap Ted all day.
Oh, clip that.
And then Town Drunk is gonna take the 4, so Ask HS takes it 4.
4-1. That's really bold coming from the last place team.
You know, it won't be so bold when it happens.
Oh.
You gotta admire his confidence. Diamond.
I don't know about confidence in myself, but I have confidence in Town Drunk and Descharmo. So,
Diamond, what are your predictions here?
Oh, this is not gonna be fun. Okay,
Diamond,
well,
you were the only unbiased one here. We're all staring at you.
I know, that's, okay, well, I'd like to think Descharmo would win. I think it's 3-2 to Offie. And then Itachi versus Shadow Ranger, that's probably 3-2 to Itachi as well. And then
What do you
Chewbacca
think about
versus
the-
Town Trunk.
Wow. Skipping over the 3.
Let's say, I'm saving you guys for last. We're gonna build the momentum, you know? And then, I guess, I don't know either. I know Chewbacca more, so I'm gonna say he wins. I don't know by how much. Like Kel versus Ted. Well, I don't know what to say because I don't hear anyone's feeling.
No,
you know,
just
Ted,
you're not
just-
gonna hurt
Ted,
feelings.
Ted,
No.
Ted is okay. Cal, you may be good at TFT, but I gotta give it to Ted here because we've been DMing more. But you're already better than me at TFT, so you can take that home with you. If you lose, then you can play TFT.
All right, it's coming out on mobile. I can just start my TFT career.
Yeah. So Colt wins this week.
No, you can start doing both in big tournaments, Cal.
Just play your TFT during your match with
Yeah.
Ted, and then if you lose, blame it on that.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I have played both games simultaneously, but it is not easy.
Okay.
I mean, like, if a
Not
Grandmaster
during
can... Oh.
Not during like a THL match, but
I mean, I was just making
Of
fun of the
course.
Grandmaster that did it, but okay.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that,
Yeah,
though.
but Also, anybody out there who is wanting to see all this shit talk come to a head, you can Friday Night Fights, 9 p.m. Eastern. As Kel and I will be playing on there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, I almost forgot when our match was.
No, I didn't forget. I just forgot that it was on stream.
Yeah. Well, like you know what's gonna be one of the most convenient parts about it?
The part where I shit talk you even more in the winners interview.
No. I was gonna say like I'm a part of the Friday Night Fights caster team, so they won't even have to add me to the DMs to do the winners interview. I'll just be right there.
I've been interviewed this season because I won on stream, so I'm already in there too. Buddy.
That's surprising.
What in Friday Night Fights?
No, it was Thursday Throwdown.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely not Friday
Thursday
Night Fights 'cause you're
Throwdown.
Thursday Throwdown.
Friday Night Fights best stream.
No.
The shows. No,
Sunday
like,
Showdown.
Not the show. Sorry.
I'm
Sunday
gonna say right
Showdown.
now, I think that
Sunday
Ted and
Showdown
I's
around.
I's
Mhm.
match is gonna
Oh.
come down to what
I
Ted
thought it
bans.
died.
Yeah, well.
Ken, don't ban Priest. It's a trap.
It's obviously a
it?
trap. It's gonna come down to what Ted bans because I have two decks in mind that I think both have sweep potential. So it just depends on what Ted's classes are. But he won't submit them because he's a wuss, and I already submitted
Mind
mine.
games,
So
guys. Mind games.
I mean, I like to think whichever one of you submits Warlock will win the series. That's my personal bias.
nah, I can take Warlock.
Yo,
We
Kel,
had this chat, Kel. We said it'd be a coin flip.
Yeah,
It was
for
about-
that specific matchup, but I have two other
That is
decks that are
true.
favored in that matchup.
yo, Kel.
Yo,
Like you're saying, it comes down to what I ban. So what I need to just do is figure out what two decks you think have sweep potential, and then just ban them both. Big brain.
Double ban.
Yeah.
Whoa!
just magically figure out what two of my decks are that are in a closed list format that
Oh, it's for two
both
bands.
classes and both
Yeah.
classes are flexible and have more than one archetype. Sure.
I would like to thank you for that info, saying that they're both the flexible classes. So if there's any class,
I'm pretty sure that every class has at least two archetypes right now. So just pointing that out. So that's not really giving you anything.
Hey, no, I'd argue Mage has zero.
Pause.
archetypes
Quick.
right now.
Moderate. It's gone on far enough.
Okay, listen. I did not bring Mage.
Dad, stop
okay?
fighting, please.
Nobody's bringing Mage. Get the fuck out of here with Mage.
Can't bring Mage.
I just want to see like the 6 people who are in chat just all submit Mage now. Just to say fuck Kel.
Technically, Mage actually does have two archetypes. It has Flamewanker and Highlander.
I believe when people say it has 2 archetypes, I believe they mean is it viable?
Yeah.
Highlander's probably more viable than Flamewanker, so.
But it's not viable anymore.
Yeah, I'm so tempted just to submit Mage and then sweep you with it, and then just make fun of you with the entirety of next week.
If you fucking sweep me with Mage, then
Hats
I will
off
quit
to you.
THL.
Clip that.
Clip it.
Clip
But
it.
you're not gonna sweep me with Mage, so it's fine.
You're not even bringing Mage, Ted.
How do you know?
Yeah, he hasn't submitted his classes yet. How do you know?
Because I will slap him if he
They're on the
does.
same team. Fly over the Ted.
Man, Quaz.
Yeah.
Quaz, I just want to let you know that by you saying don't bring Mage, you're just tempting me to bring Mage.
So wait a minute, Quaz. Even though I just threw down the bet that I would quit THL if he sweeps me with Mage, you're not gonna let him take
No,
Mage?
because like in the off chance it works, I need you in Legacy because I don't want to have to play in Legacy.
Okay, I'll quit Hero.
Oh.
Hey, Quaz.
Yeah, you need me in Hero to go in. Or Legacy, rather.
Yeah.
Quaz. I mean, be honest. You have a better chance of winning in Legacy than Kel does, anyways.
Probably true, because Quaz is a 5 seed in Legacy, and I'm a fucking 2 seed.
I'm not a. Wait. Oh, I am a 5 seed. That is right. I was gonna say I think.
Odds being higher than a 5.
Well, because I have Shu in the 5, and his PR and my PR are like 10 or 12 apart, or they were.
Yeah, they're really close.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. If you sweep me with, that's just not. You're not gonna sweep me with Mage, so.
It's gonna happen.
Uh,
Oh,
Flame Waker Mage runs out of gas, and there's a lot of healing in the meta, and Highlander Mage is too slow unless you're going like fucking Calic Ghost into double Pyroblast to kill me is like the only way it's happening.
How are you?
Imagine
Okay.
having
yeah.
two
just start taking some notes
Pyroblasts.
here.
Because you main deck a Pyroblast and then you discover a Pyroblast off of Calic Ghost.
Imagine having a Pyroblast in your collection.
I have 2.
I also have 2. I think one of them's golden, actually.
Big ballers over here on Saloon.
Then again, I also have a golden Millhouse Manastorm, so
Big ballers here on
I
Saloon.
have a golden Reno and a golden Cadre,
Yo.
actually.
you bring Mage and I'll put golden Millhouse in one of my decks.
You were tempting me more and more to bring Mage.
I just won't play the Millhouse. It'll sit in my hand all game. But
Still want dead card.
Then you can
unless
know
I like recruit it, start playing some recruit shit.
If you recruited a 2-mana 4/4, I
Dude,
will
there
applaud
were-
you.
Do you remember Recruit Paladin with Call to
Yeah, Call to
Arms?
Arms.
That deck literally ran Millhouse for like a week.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
people
then
were like, "Oh, I could Call to Arms a 4/4," and then they were like, "Oh, I drew Millhouse and I played, and I just lost the game."
because
No,
my
he
opponent
the
played both
Millhouse
of his
against
Call
the
to Arms.
mage, and Ted just goes through his entire deck page, just like
Big brain. You played Millhouse on 2, and they can't kill you because they have shit spells in their hand because they don't mulligan for damage.
As Ted keeps that in mind and mulligans Pyroblast, Pyroblast, Fireball.
Still not dead.
Well,
By the time you can do anything about it,
What are you talking about? A priest.
well,
oh, so you're
I
putting
got
in
it.
your priest. Okay.
I got the heal hero power. Then he just top decks the second fireball and kills me.
Yeah.
And I cry.
Cal knows how the game
Hey.
works. He's been here long enough.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can tell. I mean, to be fair, like regardless, like if that situation or does happen or doesn't, you will be crying after our match.
Yeah, tears of
What?
joy.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I was gonna be like, I don't get this reference.
Well, no. I'm just gonna say I'm just saying he's gonna be crying because I sweep him so hard.
Oh, I thought I'd be crying because the match was just so easy, but
Oh,
Oh my god.
what are you saying? Like pity tears?
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah, no. I'd be laughing and crying because I was like, oh damn, that was an easy sweep, son.
Mm.
Although I kind of don't want to sweep you because then people don't get to see my spicy decks. They only get to see one.
So you're gonna like go to the point that you could win and then just concede for
concede with lethal on
Yeah.
fucking lethal on board.
well, no, because what it is it's information gathering.
Yeah, sure. I don't think-
Information gathering when I could have just ended the match. I don't know about that. This is hero, not legacy. You can't play the deck again once it loses.
All right. Well, considering we're 10 minutes over, and I think everybody's heard enough of Kel and I shit talking each other, we should probably start wrapping it up.
That is true.
Yeah, can someone else do the outro this week? Because I'm just gonna end up calling the show by the wrong name again.
You're up, Quaz.
Oh, okay. I'm doing the
You
show.
are now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make you pull your weight when you're actually here.
You know what? That's fair enough. That is fair enough. I'm Quaz. This has been Last Saloon Standing. And make sure you hit that follow button to know when we
And,
go live. We have Wednesday. It's Heart Center.
Yes.
I don't know what time that's at.
9 EST.
9.
6.
Yeah. 9 EST, 6 Eastern. Then we have Tavern Talk, which has. Which is. Sits Pacific. You know what, Ted? This is why I don't do outros.
Quaz is too high right now. He can't do
Quaz would never smoke cannabis. What do you mean?
it. Friendly
I got you,
reminder:
buddy.
you tune into Friday Night Fights so you can watch me clap Ted's cheeks.
Yeah, and I would advertise on the showdown if anybody would actually
Schedule
that
a
match
match
to be
for it.
played.
Yeah.
But hey, listen, if you're out there and you want your match to be streamed Sunday night, let us know, and we'd be more than happy to do it. And then also remember everybody that it is Subtober, so make sure you get your Twitch subs in.
That's a thing.
No,
That's what I
Subtober?
thought.
yeah,
That was
Yeah,
last
it-
month.
yeah. I was making it.
You should
private here.
subscribe anyways and support
Yeah.
the
See that he's
the
trying to
series.
mislead the viewers.
Yeah. I'm trying to mislead them into subbing to us.
Oh, see, well now I'm just gonna kick your ass for Twitch chat.
You should sub and support the association because it's all run by volunteers who care about us very much. So thank you.
And there are costs
Cal.
associated. But yes.
And Cal, yeah.
Wait, what? I don't run THL anymore. I'm not a board member. Get out of here.
But you have access to the help email.
You're also the lead mod. That's a volunteer
Yeah.
position.
That's true.
You could just yank someone out and we wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
I would never abuse my mod powers.
Never?
Only to change
Nicknames.
Ted's name. Only to change Ted's name in the Discord once he loses to Lost to Cal.
I hope you're aware I'm gonna do the exact same thing to you.
That's fine. If I lose to Ted, I'll change my own nickname.
Anyways, I'm Quaz, and good. And there's Cal there and Diamond there, and good night.